All right, so maybe you're getting an understanding now of what this library of content really is. It's your brand. It's your reputation. It's the representative of your brand. In the olden days, they used to use a business card. Hey, this is me, and people would look at your business card and figure out nothing. What does a business card tell them? Really, they didn't have all the information that they could get from the videos that you can put into a library of content. Now, I know library of content is kind of boring to say, but that's what it is. And I'm trying to drill it into your head to understand that there's really nothing super sexy about video. This isn't a get-rich-quick medium. It's a branding medium. And branding is done over time with persistence and consistency. So how do you make a library of content? What are the pieces? It's really very simple. The first step is to just create content. You need a consistent effort in creating content on a consistent basis. You're gonna hear the word consistent come out of my mouth a lot in this mini course because consistency is the key to everything here. It's gotta be ongoing. It has to be consistent. I don't know how else to say that word. Content obviously takes research, and you can do polls. You can ask people in your audience. If you have an email list, you can ask them what kind of information they're looking for. If you run a group of some kind, you can do a poll and ask them what kind of information they're looking for. Basically, it's just a matter of you're the expert and you know what they need to know, but you need to make content in a way that it's what they're looking for. You know what they need to know, but the way that they express it or the way that they think about it might be different words, might be a different, different language and things like that. They might be on a different playing field from you. So you might come out with content that's just like, here's what you need. But they're like, I don't care about that. I've got this problem, and the problem is this, and how do I fix that problem? And you're thinking, what's the matter with you? I just said this is what you need. And they're like, no, that doesn't answer my question. My question is this. You're not talking to them on their level. So it's up to you as the expert to figure out what level are they at, what language do they need it presented to them in, and like what words do they use, what phrases do they use, and then use that to bring them into your world. The reason for the consistency is because it's very difficult to just say, I'm going to make 50 videos and put them all up at once. That's really time consuming. That's very tiresome. It's probably not realistic. But if you said to yourself, I'm going to post a new video every week, a few things are going to happen. It's going to build up very quickly. Those weeks are going to go by whether you make videos or not. So if 20, 30 weeks go by and you've made a video each week, well, now suddenly you've got a massive library of content. 20 to 30 videos is a lot of videos. And if you were to say to somebody, hey, go look at my library of content before we meet on Friday, and they do, and they look at that and there's just all this content, just video after video after video that they can watch for hours and really get a sense of who you are, what you do, what you bring to the table, what value you provide, what solutions you can give to them. When they see that, suddenly they know who they want to work with. Now, on the technical side, a library of content is really very simple. You can use whatever system you have. If you have a website of any kind, you can just embed code in so that the video shows up from YouTube. So here's what I do. Number one is I make a video. Very simple. Just make a video, finish the file, I have a finished video. It could be a very simple video. Most of you do not need fancy videos with music and footage and all kinds of things. The next thing is to create a YouTube channel and put your video on the YouTube channel. That's it. Put it on the YouTube channel, and now the YouTube channel becomes the place that hosts your video. Just as a technical aside, you can't just put the video on your own website. You probably can, but you don't want to because it's going to use up a lot of your server space. So we use YouTube for that. YouTube then allows you to take an embed code. It's just a piece of code that you can take and put into the HTML portion of your web page. It's really simple to do, and you put that there, and now your video just shows up on your web page. And really, that's it. That's all it is. So now when you have these videos, you have one after another, over just a little bit of time, that turns into a library of content.